guys, hopefully you're doing well. My name is Paul, and today we'll talk about the muscular strength component of physical fitness. Since the first test that my group has to do is the grip strength. As you may know, I'm a distance runner athlete, so while finding an article related to muscular strength, I try to link it to my sport or to the type of athletes I would like to work someday. So the article I found explains the relationship with between a good level of muscular strength and an improvement in the performance of an endurance athlete. It has been proven before that strength training can have benefits on the performance of endurance athlete, which won't be VO2 max improvement. We know that to improve VO2 max, aerobic training is the best, but it can lead to neural adaptations, increase of myofibril size, and produce changes in the contractile elements. The most relevant example of the relationship between strength training and endurance performance is the improvement of runners and cyclists when increasing their leg strength. We can see that at the later stages of a race when the cyclists attack or sprint to the line, so as when the distance runners run their last lap or the last half lap, and we can see that in that moment they're not using aerobic capacity but muscular strength. And these findings have always been proven in a lab but never in field tests. So the purpose of the present study was to examine to understand the contribution of lower extremity lower extremity muscular strength levels in performing a 20-meter multi-stage shuttle run, a 20-meter square shuttle run, and a maximal treadmill test. I will talk about these tests later. The participants we had This test had 28 participants from 18 to 29 years old, and the only exclusion criteria was smoking or a bad medical history. All the participants visited the data collection site within a period of 14 days, and all the participants were given at least 96 hours of rest between tests. And also, all tests were conducted at the same time of the day. So, the authors of the article performed 4 tests to the participants. 3 were to find out or estimate the VO2 max, and 1 was to determine the muscular strength, so they could compare both results. The first 2 assessments were performed in a lab, which were the VO2 max uh, test and the isokinetic dynamometry. VO2 max test consisted in a progressive maximal test to exhaustion, and how this was done with a 5-minute warm up and 9 kilometers per hour, which is 5.6 miles per hour, and after that, it would be an increase of 2 minutes. So, uh, it would be an increase of 1 kilometer per hour every 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes, the tester would increase the speed of the treadmill by zero point 0.6 of a mile. The maximal speed was recorded as the highest speed maintained during the test, and the oxygen uptake was monitored via an open circuit spirometry. The test ended when one of the two following situations happened. First, if the participant reached his or her maximal heart rate, to remember that's 220 minus h, and the second situation would be a detection of a plateau in a VO2 curve, which was monitored by a computer. The second test, and this test was related to muscular strength, consisted in analyzing peak torques of the knee extensors and flexors, as well as the combined torque generated by both legs. Uh, the other 2 tests were the 20-meter multi-stage shuttle run, which every participant performed the test individually, and what this test basically means is there were 2 cones 20 meters apart, and the participants had to follow a sound signal and be at the end at be at the end of the cones by the sound sign. And the test ended when the participant couldn't reach the cone anymore, or the sound was before he or her arrived to that cone. After the results were with this data, VO2 max can be calculated or predicted. Uh, the second field test was a 20-meter square shuttle run, which is the same type of test as the one I just explained, but instead of having 180-degree turns, the participants had 90-degree turns since the cones were organized in a square position. So to end, the results that showed that the participants had better results in the isokinetic dynamometry test, which, to remember you guys, those are tests to test muscular strength, ended up also having better results in the maximal treadmill test as well as the field assessment tests. So here's when we can see a really close relationship between a good muscular strength and an improvement in the endurance capabilities. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and have a good day.